J. Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jax. And today we are at this little house at 2904 West 9th Street. And we're just gonna head on in. We've already had a look at the outside and what the streets look like as we come up to the home. It's time now to walk through the property itself. First thing I note right away is that the floors are new and the floors feel really solid. So I'm gonna take back what I said before. I don't believe this is an off-grade property. I think that it is on a slab. I'm not sure what the ventilation there for the bricks was, but it definitely feels, at least for this part of the house, like it is on a slab. Ceiling is a standard 8-foot height. There is a ceiling fan, brand new, in what would be the living room, and a little chandelier style light hanging down there in what would be the dining room area. Although, you know, it's not really big enough that you could have two separate rooms. It's really like one big room, but you could put a little table under that and still have room for your TV and whatnot over in the front of the house. The living room has a nice big picture window that looks out over the front of the property, and the matching picture window out the back next to the dining room that looks out over the little piece of driveway that you have. This transitions into the kitchen. Now, I see that there is a height in the floor that's different, maybe 1/4 of an inch, probably because they put some kind of a underlayment in the kitchen that's not in the living room or the dining room. The kitchen countertops are Formica, and they're starting to show some wear along the edges. This is mainly from water. They don't hold water very well, and these have got these beveled edges here, as you can see. Water will get down into the crack and then it will start to separate, which is unfortunate. Countertops otherwise look relatively nice. Cabinets are oak. This is an older style of cabinet. The doors for these are oak, but the box usually is some kind of, and the face of the cabinet is oak, but usually the inside of the box is some kind of press board. And yep, that's what we're seeing. You can see here in the base of the cabinet that really this is just a paper like press board base, and the walls are going to be the same thing, or at least they'll be plywood. The hinges are loose on these, so these doors don't hang correctly. That's an easy thing to fix and replace. Yep, it's really a crooked door, but that's okay. So there's not a huge number of cabinets here in the kitchen, but it's not bad for the size the kitchen is either. Lit by a fluorescent light, plus a light over the sink. I don't see a dishwasher. There is a space right here, a panel that would easily be removable to put a dishwasher in, but rather than putting in a dishwasher, they just put this panel on here so that they could save a few bucks. The range is white 4-burner, old style coil burner range. It's not a new range. I mean, you know, the pink here really gives it away, and all of the rust and damage around the burners. Although they did put some new chrome catch pans in there, and maybe the burners themselves have been replaced. But you know what? That's kind of a waste of time. I just pull this whole thing out and stuff another range in here. You've got the same kind of matching white vent hood, and also probably the same age as this range. I would say get that thing out of here. Replace them both. You could fit a nice microwave up there, the microwave vent combination. That would give you a little bit better for your options. Refrigerator, also same Frigidaire. So we've got matching appliances in here. Refrigerator looks better than the range does. The inside, well, the inside, you know, tells me that we've got other problems, because what you see here are baby roaches. So definitely you're going to have to replace the range because it's infested. And, or not the range, but the refrigerator. The door seals are bad in any case, which means that it's going to cause loss of cold air. Definitely don't want to have the roach infection that this has to get into the rest of the house. Wow, that's a scary fridge. Makes me wonder what else we've got. I would say before you move into this property, you really want to make sure that you have a pest treatment guy come in and hit the whole place. it needs a dose. So let's go ahead and head down the main hall, starting off with this closet here on the left. This is a coat closet. There is the shelf up there, but because the shelf is so deep, you won't really be able to fit much on the top. There's almost no room between the door sill at the top and the edge of that shelf. Tiny, tiny little bit of space. You have to stuff things in there that are soft. Also, you won't be able to hang coats from the front of this because it's right against the edge of the door. So you need a bar. This brace needs to come out, and you need a bar below it. You can put some brackets on the back and the side for the shelf, but that brace has got to come out of there so you can put a bar in, so you can at least use it like a coat closet. Okay, I've got a call coming in. I'm going to catch, and I'll be back in a moment.